Hello, we're live. My name's Crystal. This is my channel, Real Lady Electrician. Welcome. We're going to talk about depression, the signs and symptoms today. We've talked about depression several times, so it's not a brand new topic on my channel because I have been diagnosed with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. And so I take medication for those. I am not a therapist. I am not a doctor. I am not a pharmacist. I am not. I'm an electrician, retired. Um, and so I have dealt with these things for most of my life, undiagnosed, quite a bit of undiagnosed. But since I would say, I want to say 2007, maybe is, yeah, I want to say 2007 is when I was officially diagnosed. So, yeah, welcome. So, I have a couple articles, and let's see if they have shown up here for me. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. All right. So, how is everybody doing today? Go ahead and put whatever you'd like in the comments. I'm answering any questions. And if I don't know the answer, we're going to search for the answer. Um, And if I do know the answer, I will share it with you. But again, remember, I am not a doctor. I'm just here to talk with my friends. This is like therapy for me. Hopefully, it's like therapy for you too. We can get some stuff off our chest and just chat. I am going to open my YouTube. So, first of all, I'd like to know how, number one, and is anybody having difficulties with depression right now? It's the end of February. We just had a 70-degree day yesterday. Today it dropped to like 30. This is Michigan. 70 degrees one day, 30 the next. Not unusual, but it does make you not want to get out of bed. I will tell you that right now. I had a hard time getting up. I was like, it's too cold. I got my sweater on. I never wear my sweater, but the shock of going from that warmth to that cold, just physically the shock of it. I'm very cold today. And hey, Jamie. And then the mental shock of like it was so beautiful and now it's blah. So I am not feeling depressed today, but I am cold and I don't want to do anything, which can also create a cycle of depression if you're prone to it. So how you doing, Miss Jamie? How you doing? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get on YouTube's. I'm getting on the YouTube's so I can be here. You are depressed today. So how is the weather where you're at? Live. Here we go. We're live. There we go. So let's talk about it and see if we can't help you get out of that funk today. I got a couple articles that talk about the signs and symptoms. And what I wanted to address was a lot of people don't realize what the signs are. There are some signs that we think are just everyday average stuff, and it's not. So I do want to talk about that for sure. And that's in one of the articles that I have queued up in my present. Let's see, share screen. Depression. All right, Miss Jamie. You said it's rainy, but I'm depressed because they found a growth on my cervix. Now, this is my bestie here, Jamie Gerazi. They don't know, right? They don't know if it's cancerous or non-cancerous because many tumors or tumor-like things are non-cancerous or not benign is what I guess is one of the things they would say. So I understand your stress because I would be stressed too. I'd be like, what is it? Blah, blah, until they got me my results. I totally get that. And what I'm praying for you is that it will be non-cancerous. They may just go in and take it out and you'll be fine. And I think we've talked before, but I'm not sure. We'll have to talk after because, I can get into all the details and things. I was going to Google it, but I didn't. And now I am scared and depressed. Did they tell you what type of growth they found? Is that what you were going to Google? Because there can be many types of growths in the body, on the cervix, on the lung, on the heart, on all the things, the uterus, the vagina. Hey, Deb. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming, and I'm so glad you're here to support Miss Jamie. Yeah, we need to pray that it's going to be not cancerous. She might just have to have it removed. And yeah. But right now I understand the anxiety that you're feeling and the depression because, no, but I Googled cervical cancer symptoms and now I'm 50-50 on it. Well, that's why you don't Google cervical cancer because that's 50-50 means you have no idea. So yeah, 50-50 is not a yeah, no. So I would Google growth, or maybe they told you what type of growth it is. If you have one of those medical apps, like I have MyChart, I think it's called, and you look at your test results, if they may have identified it as a certain type, and you can look that up, but I wouldn't go as general as cervical cancer just yet. I know that's a concern though. I know that, but you're going from regular, I went in, I didn't know I had anything, to I know I have something, but now you've gone bam. So that's going to increase your stress and your depression. And I am not saying that you are not correct, because you may very well be. You know your body better than the doctors, better than any friends, better than your family. You know your body. I know you're going to be stressed. I wish you wouldn't be so stressed, but I can't do that for you, right? You can't do that for me, and I can't do that for you. I wish I could. I could just go like this. No stress. None. No depression. No anxiety. Bam, bam, bam. This would be an awesome podcast, right? Or an awesome live if I could do that. It said life expectancy is 1 to 5 years, and I'd be losing weight, and I'm not, but I do have the bleeding after menopause. Now, I had the bleeding, the severe bleeding before menopause. And for me, it was, what are those things called? Fibroids. Uterine fibroids is what I had. Google can be a curse and a blessing. I have gone down the Google rabbit hole way too many times. I know, Deb, it's hard not to. I try to be more specific. Like if I can get that lab diagnosis and see if they've just said a growth, there's really not any help there. But eventually, if you've got that kind of app, and I think Jamie does, if I'm not sure, the bleeding can be fibroids. And they're anywhere around in the uterus, vagina, cervix. They're in that whole area. Yeah. The Google rabbit hole is very scary. It really is. So what I do, I'll tell you what, Jamie, have you done this yet? I would Google many sites. Don't just Google one. When you put that into your search, you're going to get a bunch of options, right? Check more than one option. Check 3 to 5 options and see what they all say. And if you need to, take a pad and paper and write down from each one, and then you'll see that may make you feel better. And then you'll see that helps me because not every single site. And also, I do this most of the time when I show articles on here. I try to. You want the most recent articles. You don't want an article from 2012 because the technology goes so quickly that in 2024 I am freaking myself out more. So don't. Okay, so don't. But the year that the article comes out is very important because how fast medical technology moves. So I try to find stuff from 2022, 2023 for 2024. If I can find something in this year, I'm excited about it. 2023 is great. 2020, anything older than that, I try to stay away from. But if I can't find anything else that's more recent, then that's what I'll go with. But yeah, don't. If it's going to freak you out more, just don't. You're fine. Don't. So, and it is scary. And it is scary because my sister had a lump in her breast. And I know she was freaking out. It turned out to be non-cancerous. They did remove it. And then she had to go back. She went for checkups and then they found another one, non-cancerous, just like a fatty tumor. My fear is that I waited too long. We talked about this. Yeah. Waiting too long is part of the fear. And then when you go in and you're diagnosed with something, then you're like, then you have hindsight. You're like, I waited too long. But you waited so long because you were afraid. You didn't want to go in. Not just you specifically, Jamie, but people wait because they don't want to know. So when they find out, then they're a little bit stressed about it, but it may be nothing. It may. Unless they made a huge deal out of it and you're going into surgery tomorrow, it may not be what you think it is. So, yeah, I understand that fear. I understand that because I do the same thing. I was really bad about my teeth. I waited too long for a lot of cavities to get filled, teeth to get pulled. So I understand that. And not that that's the same level, not even, but there's the I don't want to go in because I know it's going to hurt, or I don't want to go in because I know they're going to find a problem. I don't want to go in because I haven't been in so many years and I don't know what they're going to find. And, all those things are normal. People have them all the time. I take care of everyone else. I know you do. I know. Hey, Wavy, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I have some butter pecan. I did a little flavor in my coffee today, some butter pecan flavor. Tastes really good. So we're talking about depression today. I got a couple articles, but we're talking with Miss Jamie here. She's having a situation. I'm not going to tell her story. It's her story to tell. Or you can go back and read. I take care of everyone else and put myself on the back burner. You do. And you know what, Jamie? I know so many women who do this. Every once in a while, you might get a man that does this. But in my life, I know a lot of women who put everyone before themselves until they have pain or something, and then they go to the doctor. We just had a scare in my husband's family, and he has 2 scans he needs to get done now. He has he's got to get a cancer scan done, and he has got to get a heart scan done. So yeah, we found out about a couple like genetic type things that he needs to get looked at to see if he has them. And I'm sure he's worried about that. I'm sure he is. He won't say, but yes. Yes, Wavy. Yes, we do. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that we're so busy worrying about other people. We have to, and especially when you got kids and stuff. And I have to say, I have a stepdaughter, but we didn't meet her until she was 18. So mine is totally different. I do worry about my granddaughter, but my stepdaughter, I'll just call her my daughter, okay, because that's what I do. She was old enough to take care of herself when we met her. And then just a year or so later, she had the baby, and we got to help her dad was not available, so we got to help a lot with her care. Now, my daughter is doing really well. She's got 4 kids now. She's got a great partner right now, and those kids are all really close with their dads. Yeah. So I haven't had to worry about any of them. My daughter is a great mom. She's a great business lady. She's one of those people though, like Jamie said, that takes care of everyone else and not herself. Thank you, Wavy. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, and she is one of those people because I try to tell her, and she does go on vacations, so she does like to travel. So she does do that. It's just her everyday life is crazy busy from sunup to sundown. She owns a business and she has the 4 kids. So, and 2 teenagers. Holy cow. Come on. The teenagers. Come on. You guys know the teenage. Oh, when my nieces and nephews hit that teenage age, and even the granddaughter that I was real close to, she was like, I really got other things to do. And I was like, okay, she hurt me a little. My nieces and nephews, I was like, okay, but she hurt me a little when she was like, no. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to force you to like me or come to my house. I'm not going to force you. Yeah, Wavy, it's hard. It's hard. Oops, water. So, I was not going to talk about any like ways to cure depression, but I think if we go through the articles, it's going to give us some helpful hints, Jamie. Just some things you can do that might help ease it. It's not going to take it away. It's, the sad thing is if the hospital didn't find the growth, how much longer I would have put it off. I know, Miss Jamie. I know. We have to think if we don't take care of ourselves, then we can't take care of our families. That's the part. We're not born with that though. That's not part of it. It's like your mom takes care of your dad, your family, blah, blah, everybody. And she doesn't. She doesn't put herself first. So it's not something that we grow up with. Let's say it's not something that's in our field of vision. It's something that now we have to be taught to take care of ourselves as well. And it's not easy to break those. Praying you get through this and all goes well, Jamie. Awesome, Wavy. Thank you so much. Yeah. And so now we have to unlearn that behavior and learn that, okay, so we're making these appointments for the kids. We're making these appointments for the husband. We got to put ourselves in there as well. Even if it's just an appointment I get scared finding out more stuff going on. It can, Wavy, especially if you were not a person that went to the doctor. Yeah. If you're not a person that went to it's like you made the kids' appointments, you made the husband's appointment, maybe you made your parents' appointments, maybe you're helping with family, aunts, uncles, maybe you're a long-term caregiver. My sister and her significant other or her partner, let's call him her partner. They're not married, but we'll call him her partner. He requires now at this time in his life long-term care. So and she's great with him, but she's still got to remember to take care of herself. And that's difficult. That's very difficult. Yeah. Yeah. It's very difficult to break that, especially if you're a mom, especially, when you're making those appointments, you got to stick yourself in there too. I don't know what else to say. It's just important. And again, it's something we have to learn at our ages that we didn't know when we were younger, For being 46, I am a lot of medical issues. I fear going to the doctors because they always seem to find more. Yeah, that can be true. That can be true. But a lot of your medical issues are from when you were younger, actually. And I am 47 and tons of issues myself. Okay. I am 54. I'm going to be 55. So we're still right around the same age. We're in the same boat. Yeah. And I am not the same. I should have put this as I was going to put a poll in my thing, but I didn't. I was thinking, and everybody's not like this because I found this. I've been asking this question to friends and family. If I'm a person who wants to know everything, I want to know everything about me. I want to know every bump, every bruise, every pimple, every sinus infection. I want to know everything. I've been juicing more fresh fruits. Now, I heard that that is really good for you. I I am not. I like to eat the fruits, but I have heard that you can get more vitamins that way by juicing. I'm not sure if that's the same. I'm sorry, Wavy. I will pray for you as well. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, I can't remember what I was talking about, but juicing is supposed to be a way. Like I eat an apple. I eat like if I can, I eat 2 or 3 fruits a day. But if you juice them, you get more vitamins, I believe is what that is. Because I have heard a lot of people that do end up. Do you remember the dude, Montel Williams, the talk show host? He was very sick. I don't remember what he had, and I'm not sure if he's still with us, but he was a big juicing advocate. And I have a sister-in-law who's big on the vegan plant-based lifestyle. Yeah, and she said that it is so good and you feel so good with it. But my husband is like, I don't think I can go without any meat. Or actually, it was, I'm not going without any meat. I'm the opposite. From working in the nursing home, I saw people give up when they find out. So I sometimes don't want to know. Yeah. It's just my personality, Jamie. When I am a problem solver, which can be annoying to family and friends. Like when me and Jamie talk, I always want to fix something, and I know that's wrong. I'm a listener too. I'm trying to listen, and but then I still want to help, and it's not always helpful to want to help. I am getting a little warm. I'm gonna take this off. He's still alive, I think. Yeah. He was big on that Vitamix several years ago when it started to become popular. Yeah, so they want to juice the whole food, the whole apple, the whole thing. Um, it's not wrong, but it's a thing that can become annoying to people. So I have been trying to, like, even my husband, I want to fix everything. And yeah, she says I do different ones. Yeah, there are all different, I think all different kinds of juicing things. I haven't done any research on it, but if I do, it's going to be deep dive. So, yeah. But yeah, I have to stop that. I try to then I used to be one of those people that would interrupt people. Yeah, for the eyes. Yeah, right. Serious right now. Okay, we've been having internet difficulties for the past 3 days. I don't know why, but can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Let me know. This is not what I was trying to do live. What happened? I don't think I'm online anymore. Oh, you can see me, Jamie. Okay. I don't know, but at the same time, if I can fix it early on, then I do want to know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for everything. Yes, but you went out before. Okay. We're having internet troubles. Hi, Wilma. We've had it for the last couple days, right? In the middle of the day, we'll lose it for like 20 minutes. Like it's not a short time, it's a big time. Yes. Hello, beautiful Wilma. We're talking about signs and symptoms of depression. Hey, Frugal Mama, how are you doing today? Um, I want to talk about signs and symptoms of depression, and we're just chatting right now about anything, any questions anybody has. Or if you're having any trouble with depression and you'd like to discuss it, feel free to put it in the comments and we'll chat with you about it. Hopefully, Miss Jamie, I don't know if we helped you feel better. You froze for a couple seconds, but you're good now. Okay. Doing well, just working through lunch. You have a great day. You have a great day, Frugal Mom, if you don't get to come back and chat. I go to the doctor tomorrow, Wilma said. Okay. Oh, and she could tell about depression, Wilma. Okay. So we'll pray for you as well, Wilma, that you get a good report at the doctor tomorrow, too. So any questions, any comments? I even put that in my community tab. Is it still here? Yeah. And I don't think there's no comments or questions. No. I usually don't get any, but thank you. I am a hot mess right now. Praying for you, Wilma. We're going to pray for a good report. Yes, absolutely. Okay, here he comes. Here comes badness. Say hi to everybody. Oh, stop it. He's been clawing my back, I told you, since I left for those 2 days. He's been so needy. Say hi, everybody. Don't look so mean. He's sweetie sweet. No. He is adorable. Say hi. He's so pretty. They're both pretty. They both have those pretty eyes, black cat eyes and stuff. Stop with the claws. Yes, we'll have a great appointment. Okay. And he's going to have to get down because he's going to do this to me and annoy me. So just say hi to everybody and then you got to get down. Our black cat looks like him, just smaller and fatter, but so sweet. Yeah. They just have that. And then when he sits, he's got that same frame. You see like the frame of the cat. So cute. So cute. My other guy is just a little bit chubbier. And he likes to lay on me like halfway and lay over the edge of the couch. So his butt's on my leg and his hands are hanging over the arm of the couch. He's been doing this a lot lately. I think I don't know. He just likes to do it. So come on. Down. Thank you much. I'm going to scoot real close and not invite him up so he doesn't poke me anymore. Okay. So, yeah, today is all about depression. If you have any questions, when do you want to post for Friday? Oh, yes. We are definitely going to be on Friday night for a slumber party. Woo! Yay! Woo! We can I was thinking about posting several days in a row, like today, tomorrow, and Friday, just because we haven't done it in so long. Yes, Wavy. It's so much fun. So much fun. Hot dog. Yeah, Wilma. And we're going to do some face painting. And then I have an old drawing that I never did. I'm gonna Instagram all those ladies or friends who are in that drawing. And I do need to do that drawing that night, Jamie. Plus we'll do trivia. And then we'll have a trivia winner because we're gonna do the Wheel of Winners. Yay! Yeah, I wish we could be live with you guys. I know, wouldn't that be so fun, Wilma? I am interested now. Last week, was it last week? No, because I wasn't here last week. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about doing a group, not like a group Zoom with anybody here who might be interested. And it would be all about wellness and stuff. So I've never done that before. And I would like to make it very equal. So we talked about a timer because I was like, no, too many people talk over, and you guys said, what about a timer? And don't forget your stuffed animals. Don't forget your stuffed animals. Oh, from my lives. Oh, I might have to do it on my couch so you can see my animals. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do my live over there on the couch. That might be fun, Wilma. And then I can sit on the couch like it's a bed right now. So yeah, my mom stayed a while ago and I never picked it up, but this would be a good reason to clean up the area. That will be fun. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll just move my desk that way. But yeah, so it's going to be fun. A lot of stuff is going to be going on. Jamie's got a drawing to do as well, she said. So there's going to be 2 drawings, and then and that's from other things we had going on that we did not finish. So that's going to happen, and then there's going to be the trivia, and somebody's going to win the trivia, and we're going to do the face paint. So hopefully we'll get the face paint done. I think we might have to make the face paint something real simple, Jamie. So, and it's for leap year. Leap year's the 29th Thursday, and we're going to go live Friday. So the trivia is going to be regular trivia too. We're going to do the leap year, but I think we're going to do something about frogs as well. We have to see what kind of trivia I can find. Yeah, it is live Friday, and it's going to be is it 9:00, Jamie, or 9:30? I know it's right here because she's in my texts. Why does it keep changing from my live? That part I don't get. Cancel. 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Yeah. 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Jamie wrote it. Yeah. So we will be here, and we'll be here at least till midnight. 9, 10, 10 to 11, 12. And then we might even be here till 1. Just depends on if there's a lot of people visiting. Or do a goth look. Now, we do want to, but this night we're going to do face painting. We're going to start with face painting. So we will be doing a goth look soon. I know Wednesday is coming, so I definitely want to do a goth look. And Jamie, I started watching Lost Girl. Before goth was popular, their outfits are so good. I think you said, Jamie, you watched Lost Girl. If nobody's seen it, it's free on the CW app. But I will warn you, it's PG-14 for sexual situations. There is sex in the show. So I don't want anybody to be surprised. But their outfits are so good. The goth, the one little one, she does the wigs and everything. And I'm like, oh, I wish I was that cool when I was young. Yes, I have seen them. They are awesome. All right. I love that show. So I just started it. I'm on season 2, and the outfits are crazy good. Crazy good. And also Dyson is very, very attractive, handsome. So that's definitely on the table, Wilma. No worries there. Hey, Nay, how are you doing today? We're talking about signs and symptoms of depression, but how are you doing, and how is your daughter? Wasn't me, but now I want to watch it. Oh, yes. If you like Grimm, you'll like it. It's Lost Girls. We talked about another show when we were talking about Grimm. Can't remember what it was then, if it wasn't Lost Girl. Yes. It's very good. CW app, free. If you can get it on your TV, if you have a smart TV, or even on your phone, CW, I didn't have to log in or anything. You can if you want to save your shows, but it was totally free. No credit card, none of that crap. So, and now I signed up for it a long time ago, so I hope I'm not telling you wrong, but the CW app. That's where I watched Grimm. That's where I'm watching Lost Girl. And then the TV show Rain. It was a while ago, and it was about, they have the period costumes, and I love a period TV show. I loved Bridgerton, anything like that. Yes, Woman Free is the best. I am here to promote Free. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you're doing good today, Nay. We're glad you're here, coming to share with us. Okay. Okay. tired is one of the things that people don't realize is a sign of depression. And it has to be, it can't just be regular tired. It has to be like weeks of tired. I can't do anything. It gets to the point where you don't want to take a shower. It gets to the point where you don't want to get out of bed. Um, this month after today, no spending. Okay, okay. Lots of clearance at Family Dollar. Yes. Oh, and I'm loving your dollar store posts on Instagram. Love them. Um, but yeah, Nay. I am so sorry that you're feeling that way. I don't mean to say sorry. I said I am, like I was saying earlier, I want to fix everything. But what I want to do is commiserate with you. I want to you to know that um that I've been there. A lot of us have been there and we understand what you're going through your depression. And I wish I could be there for you. I know I can't. But we are here today to help in any way we can. I just want to express that and be more empathetic on the live than I can. I'm really trying to work on myself lately. Maybe it's because I'm feeling depressed. I'm like, I need to, something just isn't clicking in me. We're going to see Air Supply and ZZ Top and going to see Vicki Lawrence too. That's great. Worries do become depression. And I think maybe what it is, and it doesn't really, it's my husband's brother, the situation that's been going on. I worry, I don't know his brother that well. So we're glad he's on the mend. He's getting better. He's got a long way to go. But I worry about my husband. So yeah, that could be what's going on with me, because it's been 2 weeks now that we found out. And that's when I've been having these feelings of I need to listen more, but he doesn't want to talk. So, I think because I am turning 54 this Easter, I worry about stuff too much. Oh, Nay, I'm 54. So welcome to the 54 Club. Yeah, and you definitely don't look it. You don't look it. So I think we all do worry about stuff too much. And I think the first thing we can do is don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about worrying, because people say stop worrying, don't worry. Well, it's not that easy. So don't feel guilty because you worry, but also remember that worry is not action. So yes, Wilma, 50s, 59 in October. I've been feeling like that since I'm approaching 50. Don't want to ever be a burden on anyone. Frugal Mama, I totally understand that. With my knee situation, yeah, I still want to be mobile. And you're in great health. But I understand that that's there. That's there. The 50s, I love my 50s. I can't tell you. Even with the knee surgery and the pain, the arthritis, I love it. I love it. So, and you have such a beautiful partnership and your boys are so great. Um, yeah. Pick one, LOL, Wavy said. So anything, worrying about many things. So pick one. Yeah. But yeah, I understand getting older and you can feel like that. And I think, I don't know if it's a man woman thing. I don't want to keep saying that it's women, but it seems like we worry more. Um we like they'll just let stuff, go. I don't, my brain doesn't give me that opportunity. I love when I was 30, then after everything started. Okay, after you were 30. I started to get the pain in my 40s. I didn't get the arthritis till I retired, or I didn't notice. I have to tell you, yeah, we do worry more. And I wonder sometimes, like I'm noticing things now that I'm retired, but I may have had it for years and not known it while I was working. I may not have noticed the arthritis because I just had to go in and I had to work. and do the job and, come home, with my husband or when we had the grandkids or, any of that stuff. So, yeah, I hated turning 40 and then downhill from there. And then losing my daughter didn't help. Absolutely. Wilma, that's gonna make anybody have a difficult time. Anybody in here. But I can understand that. I think it's important that we all feel like the older that we get that we could become a burden on people. Yeah. So we are here to have that shared experience and talk about it. And I know Miss Jamie knows after a surgery or a procedure, you when they did the surgery on that knee, I got to tell you, I didn't know what I was in for. I didn't know. When you can't physically get up and use the bathroom, it is humbling. Let me tell you right now, it is humbling. I am always the dependent one. Thanks, I know consciously I am in a better place, but ooh, I have to constantly remind my subconscious mind just how good I am. I want to say it was good. Exactly. Exactly. Because when you're feeling that your brain isn't going, oh, you're great. Oh, get up, get around. And your brain is not helping you with that. And you really seem to have that where you can go and get them. So, yeah, the subconscious mind, um, I really think a lot of the stuff in our head is just from life, our whole life. Things happen, trauma happens, it goes in here. Something else comes up and it brings that trauma back, or we get a new trauma, stuff like that. Sorry, thank you for interpreting my message. You're welcome, Virgo. Sorry, I had to get stuff out of the spare room that my mom wants to take to her house. God knows she doesn't need more, but that's true, Jamie. That is so true. My brain is always working. Exactly. Um, and like I said, I'm 54. I have to take medication for my anxiety and depression. Everybody already knows that. And I take something for sleep as well because my brain won't shut off. If I forget my medication, I can be up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, go to sleep, and then wake up at I don't know 6 or 7 and be wide awake just because my brain won't shut off. Hey, Shelly. Hey, how you doing? We're watching our neighbor's dogs for 4 days. Yeah. Are you able to get sleep while they're there, Wilma? Hey, Zach. I like tomatoes. Had to be random. Love the random. I like tomatoes too. You know those little tiny ones you put in the salad? Those are my favorite. Hello, beautiful Shelly. The puppy goes home Saturday. Okay. The grand puppy. And the grand puppy is adorable. So glad you joined us, Shelly. You said you're doing okay? So I saw you on Facebook, Shelly, and you put a positive message up. And I was like, man, she must be doing pretty good. Is that true? Oh, the puppy's on IG. He's a cutie. All animals. And they, you know, I thank God for pets because when I don't feel good, I can grab a cat, even if they don't want to be grabbed. Oh my gosh, here he is again. Look now, I hit my next goal on YouTube. You hit 1,300, Zach. All right. Everybody, congratulate Zach. I should say I'm trying to be okay. I get it, Shelly. I get it. I love your little memes and stuff you put up. I always watch or I always read them. Um, LOL, he heard me. All right, Zach, you are killing the YouTube game. Okay, you have to take your claws out of my back, though. Show everybody how pretty you are again. Doesn't he look so bored? Like, Mom, I'm so bored. Now he doesn't like this. Not at all. Look at him. I'm so bored. He's nice, though. He doesn't bite hard, he just nibbles. The other cat will bite me. This Saturday will be 3 weeks without him. Oh, Zach, I didn't know. Did he pass away? I am so sorry. Jamie said, "Hello, handsome Zach." And Zach, I don't know if you feel like this, but I love pets, so um I don't usually wait too long to get another pet. As long as I have one, like I have two cats now. So as long as I have a pet, I don't usually wait too long to get another one because I love them. And then there are so many that need good homes. If I had a channel, my cats would be in them. Yes, Wilma. Yes. Yeah. So sorry about that, Zach. That's a hard one too, especially when you're already prone to have some, some downtime, some. But I'm glad we could celebrate your 1300 with you. And I wanted to let you guys know, everybody who's new, we're coming back this Friday, 9 o'clock for slumber party. So you would never say no. I have to discipline him. I can't have animals that are not disciplined. So yeah, I my husband spoils them as well, and he is worse than me. He says he's not. Like I snuggle them and stuff, but he gives them treats all the time, and he feeds them, and that's how he engages with the cats. But he loves dogs too. We still want to get that Chihuahua puppy, but we're not hurrying. We're gonna find the perfect puppy for us, like we did the first time we had our little Chihuahua. You should create a channel, Wilma. I will help you. Jamie is awesome, and she has a lot of great advice too. Even though, don't just because she hasn't been on YouTube, don't think that she is not an awesome creator because she is. Just a lot of stuff happens, and then you just don't create as much. As you can see with me, I'm only doing the lives right now. It's about time. I've been missing the slumber parties. I know, Shelly. So have I. We just haven't, I guess, maybe mentally, physically, medical issues, life issues haven't been in a place. And we finally decided it's time. It's time. Yeah. And we're going to go back to the wheel of winners. I love you too, Jamie. Yeah, we're going to do trivia. We're going to pick a winner. And then we have 2 drawings that we have to do from previous videos that we did not do. So we're going to do those. Yes, you'll get to see Jamie's beautiful face. And we're doing face paint, Zach. We're going to do some face paint. And I know you love some face paint, Zach. I know you do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know who else will be happy. A lot of people will be happy for Slumber Party to come back. A lot of our friends. Yes. Yeah. So that's I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'm gonna post. You're the best, Zach. Love you too. You're like the sweetest brother I never had. My brother's a bit of a booty head. I've been missing doing my channel too, but my head won't let me do it again. Isn't that crazy, Shelly? It's like when you get out of it and you have the relief of like, I don't have to have a video this day. I don't see, because I'm not doing videos, I'm just doing the lives. And these lives, like I always say, they help me as much as they help anybody else. You're my friends. You're helping me get through my stuff. Because if a topic isn't a general topic, it's something I'm going through. But to get back into the slumber party, we had to really sit down and talk about it. I think we talked for a couple hours about, how it'd be good for us, tried talking ourselves into it. And just we missed each other just with life going on. Have a meeting. It'll be in the BG. I'll be in the, oh, okay. Yeah. All right, Frugal. Have a good meeting. Vet, I can't get another one right now. It's still too painful. Okay. Yeah. I can understand that. Everybody's not is not ready. Like, I think when my Chi died, my Chihuahua, I think it was it a month or 2 months before we got another puppy. And then we got a senior puppy. And then we only had him for a few years, 2 or 3 years. And my husband said no more senior dogs. So yeah. So I understand that too, Zach. They just give me so much comfort and unconditional love. They don't care if you got your makeup done or your hair done or if you're in Gucci or Chanel. They don't care. I'm in my t-shirt and my sweats and they still love me. I know he was a dog, but we treated him like a family member and got yes, we do too, Zach. I totally get it. It's a member of your family, you know. Take your time. And when you're ready, take your time then too, picking the right puppy or dog for you. Um, I had Mr. So much that 2 weeks later, my boyfriend bought me a dog from the animal shelter and had my Gigi for 4 years now. That's so cute. Nay, that was so sweet. Yeah. Sometimes we just need that extra little, that extra little love walking around in the house. Like I said, someone said he was just a dog. Get over it. And that made me mad. Oh, well, block whoever did that, Zach, because that's just not right. Those are people who don't have pets. You don't understand. Or if you have a pet, I feel sorry for your pet if you feel like that because you're not treating them very well. Oh yeah, Jamie. Yeah. You'll know when you're ready for it. And dogs are awesome. Cats are a lot less like, well, he's very needy, so you've seen that. He's very needy or very needy, and he's a cat. So, but if you needed to go away, they have their litter box and you can put food down and things like that. My female gained her wings back in August and my heart still hurts and so does Sirobus. His hurt still misses her too. That's your other puppy, right? Yes, Sable still looks for Nico. And I have had that happen. Um, when a puppy passes or a kitty, and then the other animals, they notice that they're not there. They notice whether they liked them or not. They will notice that they're not there. They will. Yes, they will. He's a cutie too. He's a cutie. Yeah. And yeah, if they were close, they're gonna miss each other. I don't understand why people say just a dog. They have feelings too. People who say they don't, I don't understand that. Because if you hurt a dog, it yelps. It has feelings. It feels that. It feels pain. You know, serial killers. That's what they are. Sorry. Sorry. But if you just don't have a dog and you're not a fan of them, that's fine too. But if you hate and you say stuff like that to owners, like they said to you, Zach, that's just mean. That's just mean. Yeah. Just like when Jaron went to Florida, I had to take care of his dogs and I didn't have Decker to watch. So I was kind of upset that he assumed I didn't care about being responsible. Wait, I had to take care of his dogs and I didn't have Decker to watch. So I was upset that he assumed I didn't care about being responsible for his animals. Man, sometimes I wish I could just smack him. That is just mean, Jamie. That's mean. You took care of those dogs for months. Let them in and out, fed them, you know. Jaron, still love him. He's your son. But sometimes he says things. I just wish I could just go like, boom, right in the eye. Poke him in the eye. Remember, poke him in the eye. How is Decker doing, Jamie? I think you're going to have to bring an updated picture Friday, Jamie. I took care of Decker and his dogs for a year. That's a long time. He knew she was gone before I knew, but before he would go anywhere by her, because he knew she was sick. But when she passed, he went straight. I see. Yeah. They have feelings. They are smart. Aw, that's sweet. Definitely going to have to bring some pictures. If you send me one, I will put it in. We're not going to have articles, but I'm going to do remember the PowerPoint? I'm going to do one of those. If you have a recent one of them, I will do that. Okay, so we got 1226. All right. And I couldn't find that stupid, let me see. Where are you at? Here it is. Okay, lives. It's not showing me this live right now on here. I don't know what happened. I'll have to run it later so it'll count for me. Nico passed so sudden he lost use of his back leg, so we called the emergency vet clinic. The closest one was an hour away, and he passed in the car on the way there. Oh, Zach. Don't get me wrong, I love animals, but for 2 weeks I could have come to Pennsylvania to see Ozzy, but I had to take care of the dogs instead. I understand that, Jamie, because they weren't technically your dogs, but you took care of them like they were your dogs. He should be thankful that you were there. Zach, yeah, that is hard. Yeah. Yep. All right. So let's see if we can hit one of those articles. Yes, maybe. Present. No, we're already in there. So let's go and do let's go do this one here, and we're going to go through the article a little bit. Let's see. This is the one I like. Okay. Okay. Now, this is the Mayo Clinic. We may have already gone over this, but I was like, it's okay. It's 2022. I checked the year, right? Mayo Clinic overview. Understanding depression symptoms and treatment. It's a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. More than just about the blues, depression isn't a weakness that you can simply snap out of. Depression may require long-term treatment, but don't get discouraged. Most people with depression feel better with medication, psychotherapy, or both. And here are the symptoms. That's what I wanted to get to. So, hello, Brandy. How are you? Oh, right, Jamie. You were not rude. I understand what you're saying. It wasn't the dogs, it was his just assuming things about you. Unfortunately, sorry about that. Like I said, I didn't meet my stepdaughter till she was 18. So she's really good about not assuming stuff. She's really good. She's a great daughter. Like I said, she works really hard. And yeah. All right, let's go to the article and see what we got here. Although depression may occur only once during your life, people typically have multiple episodes. During these episodes, symptoms occur most of the day, nearly every day, and may include, all right, let's see what they have in here. Feelings of sadness, cheerfulness, emptiness, or hopelessness. The hopelessness is very hard, very, very hard. Angry outburst, irritability, or frustration, even over small matters. loss of interest or pleasure in most or all normal activities, such as sex, hobbies, or sports. Sleep disturbances, including insomnia or sleeping too much. Now, a lot of people do say that sleeping too much is definitely a sign of depression, but when people have insomnia, they don't realize that insomnia is also a symptom of depression when you can't sleep. Also, it gets me angry faster. I learned something. Snack cakes really lower my mood and make me exhausted, so no more for me. Well, that's a very healthy choice, Brandy. That's great. So, too much sugar and processed. Yeah. Since I've been home, I've been trying to bake more. So I am not a fan. I've never really been a fan of the snack cake, but if I want something sweet, I might have one, but not mostly. All right. So the insomnia is one that I don't think we talk about with depression a lot, but it does go with anxiety because you have those thoughts racing through your head, but that is also a part of depression. All right, let me go up here. All right. Hopelessness can hit you when you least expect it. When you have all these problems just raining down on you, eventually you just like feel like, am I ever going to get out of this? Tiredness and lack of energy. So even small tasks take extra effort. Like I was saying, showering, brushing your teeth, getting out of bed. Those are things that are difficult to do when you're in the throes of depression. Reduced appetite and weight loss or increased cravings for food and weight gain. I gained weight, but I've seen people who just have anxiety who lose weight. Anxiety, agitation, or restlessness. Now that's under the symptoms of depression: anxiety, agitation, and restlessness. Slowed thinking, speaking, or body movements. We call that brain fog. And if any of you have ever experienced that, you get out of bed and you're still tired and you're unable to focus. And since you're unable to focus, we call that brain fog because you're like a zombie going through your day. On a higher note, hubby's bought building supplies and started making me a chicken coop. Oh, that's great for your little chickies. That's great, Brandy. All right. Feelings of worthlessness or guilt, fixating on past failures or self-blame. And I think that is that negative self-talk we hear so much about. A lot of times with depression in your head, you have a lot of bad self-talk going on. I'm so excited, LOL. That's fun. Yeah. So along with the depression and the anxiety comes the negative self-talk, which is you talking to yourself negatively. What was it saying in the article? I just know I've done it. Worthlessness or guilt. I feel guilty a lot. Fixating on past failures, things that happen that you regret or stuff like that, just going around and around in your head and blaming yourself for those things as well, even if they may not be something that you did. Hey, Joe, you're fine. How are you doing today? My hubby is real bad at talking negative to himself. Yep, a lot of us are like that, especially, and teenagers won't admit it, but when you're in that age where the hormones come and stuff, that's when I started the self-talk, you know. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe. Welcome, Joe. We're so glad you're here with us. We're just talking about the symptoms or signs of depression. And then we were all talking about, like, how are you feeling? If you're having any questions or if you want to talk about anything that you're feeling is depressing you right now. Yeah, we have to try not to stay in the past. Yes, and isn't that difficult? That's difficult, especially if you have a lot of stuff you regret or you feel guilty about. That's difficult. That's where talk therapy helps me because it's a person who doesn't know me or know my family and can hear my story and give me objective you know, I don't want to say criticism, but they can give you objectively, they can say, well, this is what this looks like, and this is maybe what you should do in the next time something like that happens. My ablation went really well, just tired from the procedure. Yes, but already feeling the benefits of ablation. Oh, Joe, that is awesome. That is awesome. That's something that I wish I was able to do before getting a hysterectomy. Because if it works for you, oh my gosh, it's such a blessing. No big surgery, just, yeah. So, yay for your great results. Yes, yes, that's great. I've been depressed lately because hubby's going through some medical issues, and my brain keeps thinking what would happen if he's not here anymore. So, yeah, I've been really depressed. And that is not uncommon either when your spouse or your partner or family member goes through something like this. It's weird. I don't want to be here alone at the moment, but at the same time, I want to be alone. Yep. That can take a toll on you, Brandy. Absolutely. And Jamie, it's just, I mean, that's just our minds at work. Um, I want the peace and quiet, but then if no one's here, I feel like I'm lonely. I enjoy time to myself. I come from a family with 4 kids, so it was pretty chaotic when we were little, just all the kids on any of us, right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Um, and now I got lost. Um, but yeah, that's very difficult. My ablation was on both sides of the back this time. They burned both suite of nerves that was causing my pain. I think I preferred doing both at once, even though it wore me out. And once you recover, and if the pain is better, I mean, Joe, that's awesome. That is awesome. Still not over losing my dad, and now got this bothering me. So many things going on. I've been thinking about finding someone to talk to. Depression has been taking over big time with me. When I have the racing thoughts or an issue with my family, I hardly ever have an issue with my family. My husband's family, they have lots of issues with each other. But when something happens with my family, it's a big deal to me, because it's my family. I have to go to my therapist and figure it out if I can't figure out what I did wrong. Because I love them. I see my family all the time. I love them all. And I'm pretty close to all of them. I'm closest with my mom. But my 2 sisters and my brother, close with them. So I can't. So that's when I do go to an objective person to help me, because those issues are, I think, rooted sometimes in childhood, and I don't remember. So, like, if I went off for this reason, why did I do that? I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but why did I do that? So I go, use the talk therapy for that kind of stuff, to get through that kind of stuff. It's just another person either validating your feelings or letting you know that your feelings aren't wrong, or you know what I mean. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Shelly. And you can message me if you have any questions about it. The hardest thing I'm going to tell you is finding a good therapist. There are therapists all over the place, but finding someone who gives you what you need is going to be the hardest part. And don't be afraid to leave a therapist and go to another therapist. Don't be afraid of that, because If your therapist is like, no, don't do that, then that's not a good therapist, because they know everybody isn't for them. You know what I mean? Everybody isn't want what they're giving, and everybody gives different stuff. So, yes, Shelly, you should. I think it's because all my mom has been doing is telling me I should have went sooner. I know that. I don't want her telling it. Why is she doing that to you, Jamie? Because she doesn't take care of herself either. you know, she should be more sympathetic. Absolutely. I don't speak to any family except one aunt. Okay, Wavy. Yeah. Yeah. I've been in that place where I hadn't talked to a family member that I'm close with, and I just had to work through it. Whether they worked through it or not, I had to work through it for me. And so when I did see them, if they didn't talk to me, I had to say, you know what? Whatever I did in the past, apparently they're not letting it go, and I need to move on. I can't always worry about whatever that issue is. And the therapist will help a lot with that too. Yeah, Brandy is offering to be a great listener, and she is. Brandy says, I need a therapist. Yeah. So I understand that, Wavy. I've been there, and it hurts. It really does, especially if it's close family. I really prefer talking out with a therapist. It's really nice having someone listen to me that is neutral to my situation. I feel they give better advice that way. Yes, exactly. Yes, Wavy. And Brandy is offering to listen to anybody who needs her on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you so much, Brandy. And therapists understand if you have to leave a therapist to go to another, I prefer a cursing therapist, LOL, just being honest. See, that's exactly what it is. You gotta find the person that speaks your language, that communicates with you on your level and makes sense and doesn't treat you like you're stupid and doesn't treat you like you're their possession, like you can't go to another therapist. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's a red flag. If you go to a therapist and they say, oh, you're not going to need to go to anybody else, I'm going to fix you, run. Oh, run. My mom doesn't seem to remember how bad of a mom she was, but she remembers me being a horrible teenager. And that is something that she needs to deal with to be a better mom to you right now. And she's not. So it's too bad. It's too bad, because if she did get help, she probably would be a great mom to you right now. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Jamie. Mine are all over and crazy. Now, my dad's side, I'm not real close with them. They really are crazy. That's where I get the anxiety from, is that side of the family. A lot of alcoholism, a lot of abuse. And it's verbal abuse, physical abuse. Yeah. Mine are all over and mine too. So, but my mom and my brothers and sister, my dad has passed. So my mom and my brother and sisters, they are my heart, with my husband, of course, but they are my heart. I have PTSD from childhood. Oh, and my best friend here in Monroe, Shirley, my heart. From childhood trauma, but I don't know what the trauma is. So it's hard to heal from something you don't know. And the therapist will help you with that, Shelly. I've been in that situation. And the therapist, a good therapist, will help you figure out. I mean, and you'll just be telling your story, and they'll see things that we don't see ourselves. Exactly. They talk about the stuff that doesn't even make sense. Yeah. I'm not hurt by them, just very annoying. Okay. So you're doing just fine, Wavy. No worries. I grew up without parents, so I was always growing up alone until I went alone. Until you went till you went out on your own. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, just have you guys seen this in Detroit, this the Oxford High shooter and his parents are on trial right now? On my own, yeah. A lot of people that I know have done that as well, had to go out on their own to get away from their dysfunctional family, or were thrown out by family members, things like that. Especially anyone that's different, anyone in the LGBTQ community. I've heard about young people, if they get pregnant, they get thrown out, things like that. It's sad. It's sad because some people don't understand. Well, and even like they say, the love of God is unconditional, where the love from parents or friends or family is not. I have to be living on my own since I was 14. Yes. Yes. Very dysfunctional. Very dysfunctional. And you don't have to be a good parent to have kids, which is sad as well, because just I was not blessed with children, but love them. Love them. Especially when they're like, when they can walk and talk, like 3, 4. Love that age is my favorite age because I never had a baby, but that age is my favorite age when you can take them with you somewhere and they want to look at some toys. And yeah, I don't wish them any bad, just don't want to be in their mess. I'm the same way with my dad's family. Yeah, I don't want any harm to come to them. I just distance myself because, well, we have nothing in common. And I find that when they enter your life, they cause chaos. So, doesn't help that I have trauma from therapists because they always did the blame game and blame everything that happened to me on my mom. Like I didn't have a dad that did nothing to help. So, yeah, that's a bad therapist, Shelly. That's not a good therapist. No. I promised myself I would be a better mom. And you're an awesome mom, Jamie. So, you did do that. Distance. Yes. I love kiddos, so adorbs. I worked at a daycare. They see me as one of them. LOL. Brandy. Yeah, kids are fun. Kids are fun. So I don't understand the abuse of children. And again, a lot of stuff too, don't forget, can be mental health issues, undiagnosed, untreated, and you know, you can be a better person, parent, friend, spouse, partner. You can be better with therapy and diagnoses if you have mental health conditions. And I believe that anyone who can do that to a child, do anything bad to a child, has a mental health issue or is a sociopath. It's because it's not normal in our like anthropologically speaking, because I love bones, it's not normal for us to not protect kids. It's not. We're born with that, kid protection thing. Yes. And I think that's where the sociopath comes in, because they have no ability to empathize. They don't really have feelings, so they can, hurt a cat or a dog or a child and not feel anything about it. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. So yeah, just plain evil falls in that area. So yeah. And I do believe some people can be born without feelings, without empathy. I mean, that's where we get the serial killers. And I love those shows too. Criminal Minds. I haven't watched CSI yet. I want to watch that. What else? I just love like NCIS. I don't watch too much other than CSI about serial killers because it can get really scary. And like we said, you get stuff in your head and it just, yeah, I don't sleep well when I watch them late at night. So I got to watch something that's neutral. Yes, that's the one, Brandy Bones. I love that show. Yep. My mom's addicted. I'm addicted. It's one of those things you could just watch over and over again, Okay. So let's see. Other signs of depression. We said feelings of worthlessness or guilt, fixating on past failures and self-blame. That can cause the negative talk too. Trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions, and remembering things. Now, I have a horrible memory, and I chalk that up to brain fog and depression. Now, I don't know if that's an excuse. I just know that I have a hard time remembering stuff. Of course, now I'm into the paranormal shows. My favorite channel is the ID channel. Oh, yes, Shelly. I love that channel. The ID channel. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, Brandy. That's cool. Oops, I keep forgetting to put you guys in there. Here we are. Here we go. All right. So, trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions, and remember things. I don't remember a lot of stuff. And like I said, I feel like it's because I've had depression for so long that those things, it's hard for me to remember them unless it's just my personality. And that could be it too. Frequent or recurring thoughts of death, suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, or suicide. Now, this is very serious. This is nothing to joke about, nothing aside. If you've ever had these feelings, if you still have these feelings, it's important to talk to someone. And they have the suicide prevention hotline. I know that Opinionated Horsewoman puts that on her videos. I don't know if she still does because I haven't watched in a while. But I think we'll look it up while we're here. We'll look it up and put it on the screen. But here we go. The only thing about crime shows that bothers me is I don't believe real life cops, detectives work that hard to prove people innocent. Maybe I'm negative, but it's just what I have seen. You can still enjoy them if that's an issue. Because I think it's also something, Jamie. I think it's something like we wish the police in our area would be like those shows too, right? So love you guys. Wish you to have an awesome week. Hugs to you. Thank you, Brandy. We'll see you later. Have a great day. But yeah, Jamie, I think we enjoy them so much because they do solve the crime. You know what I mean? They do solve the crime. They do get the bad guy, and isn't that like that's like a fairy tale almost too? Like you said, it's not always that common in actual police departments, but it does give me hope. Sometimes some of the things that they use, like the computers and stuff, especially on Bones, I'm like, is that real? Did they just? I mean, is that just visual effects, or did they actually? Is that a real thing? Like the Angelatron and all that stuff. So, let's see. What else do we have on here to finish? So we don't want to mess with any. If you have suicidal thoughts, somebody, you want to get to that suicide hotline. You want to do that. I watch way too much ID channel, but it helps me. 3 years with our neighborhood killed his. Oh, that's crazy, right? Yeah, I agree. I do watch them. Just wish real life was the same. Yes, Jamie, that's what I think. I think that's why I enjoy them. I'm like, I wish if anything happened to me, these people were the ones that were trying to find out what happened. Yeah. Yeah, that is something, right, Wilma? When you know someone and those things have happened to them. Yeah. But I do like the ID channel. He cut her throat and said she didn't. She did. You can't cut your own throat. Right. Right. I can watch anything as long as it's solved cases. Unsolved cases can mess me up. I don't watch unsolved, like what just came back, America's Most Wanted. I guess the FBI wanted them to come back so they could catch more criminals. Apparently they did really well when they were on, but those are unsolved mysteries and I haven't really been interested in that. So yeah, yeah. I like the fiction. I do like the true crime, but I, like you guys said though, too much of it can, it make you. Yeah, those unsolved ones, they just make you like you're just going in your head, especially if you already have that issue. You saw the one with two daughters that get their dad caught. No, I don't think so. Was he a serial killer? I've seen ones where the daughters, and I can't remember if it was two, but yeah, yeah, I've seen something like that. I don't know if we're talking about the exact same one, but I have seen that. And I do like those, the ones on ID that do, because when they don't show you or tell you what happened to, solve it, it's a little bit like, it's kind of a letdown, right? Our neighbor got out of this, not on the news or in the paper. I am uncomfortable around him and his. Oh, he got out of it? He was preying on young girls, maybe said. Okay. I can't believe that he got out of it, Wilma. I can't believe it. They said she cut her own throat. Apparently, they didn't have bones on the case, right? Yeah. That's horrible. I would not be comfortable around him either. I might even carry a weapon. Yeah, I would be. Yes, it was horrible. He had an affair and married the lady. I love watching Joe. Yes, yes, Joe Kenda. What is the name of his show? We watched that too. Yeah, make you realize how there's sick people in the world. My boys used to complain about taking them in girls' bathrooms with me, but people are sick. Don't worry, I can pepper spray in a small club. Yes, yes, Wilma. Yes, absolutely. I definitely would. I got Joe Kenda's book. It is so. Oh, um, if anybody remembers the name of that TV show, because he is on ID, correct? Because I do like him. Yeah, wavy. Yeah, I would have a baseball bat and pepper spray, just like Wilma. And you have to practice using them, so when the time comes, you have that muscle memory and you can use it. Yes, ID. Yes. Uh-huh. And I call myself a TV-aholic, but sometimes that's how I get out of my head is watching the shows. If You Kill, I Will Find You is the name, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's really good. Hey, Mr. J, how you doing? It's so good to see you. How you feeling today? We're talking about the shows on the ID channel, the true crime. We are telling everybody that we're coming back Friday for a slumber party. We will be on at 9 o'clock Eastern, and we're going to do the Wheel of Winners. So there'll be trivia and trivia, and we're going to do some face painting. So it's going to be a good time. Friday night. Jamie, yeah, 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 yeah. And Wilma, that's what I like. They're true and they solved them. So easy trivia, right? I always try to do easy trivia. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Glamma Jamie? Said Mr. J. That's Mr. J is the cool in our. I've been having an issue since I was 17. I can't watch any cop shows or movie that has any sexual assault. I understand. I would walk out of the room. My family hates when I do. Don't know if it's something that happened to me. Nay, they should not get mad at you for this. If it is just clicking a box that you do not want to click, then it shouldn't be a big deal if you leave the room. But yeah, like SVU probably is not a show you would want to watch because that is all about special SVU, special violence, or is it all sexual violence? But anyway, you should not be accosted for leaving the room because you don't like something that's on TV, So I'm sorry that they do that to you, but I understand. Sometimes the issues can get very sticky, and I don't want to see it either, especially if there's kids. I just don't care for that. Yeah, Special Victims Unit. Okay. Law and Order. Wavy said she likes Law and Order. Joe had one case they couldn't solve in his whole career. Oh, that's pretty good though, right? One. But nay, I understand. If you are not feeling it, I mean, if you don't like football, you leave the room. If you don't like the sexual violence, leave the room. I don't see why anyone should be persecuted for that. If you don't like cartoons, you shouldn't be, it's okay. Wilma said, I am a Criminal Minds girl. Me too, Wilma, big time. I know we talked about that. I'm upset it's not coming back. We don't have Netflix now, so I haven't watched the reruns, but yes, Nate, it is your choice. And if you're not comfortable with it, you shouldn't have to watch it. We got cell phones now. You can go in the kitchen, the other room, put your earphones in if you want. Yes, it should be your choice. And if everybody wants to watch it and you don't, they should just leave you be. Yeah, we always guess when my husband watches with me. We watch NCIS, and he likes Law and Order, and he'll always try to guess who the criminal is. Sometimes I'll know. Sometimes he's really good at it, but Clue is such a fun game to play. I have Clue, and we have not played it in a while, but it's like the same almost, huh? Solving a murder. Oh, look what time it is, guys. It's already 3:00, and we did not stop chatting at all today. So that was really fun. I appreciate you guys for coming. We're going to wrap it up. If you have any questions about anything, you can always DM me. If you have an idea for a topic, DM me. I'm open to anything and everything. And we're still going to talk about that, getting together, having the group chat. It's just going to take a little time to figure out. Okay. So, and I know we can only have 10 people on StreamYard, but I'm not sure how many you can have on Zoom. But love you guys too. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.